we are now going to get into some beatboxing, which I'm very excited about because we were talking about it earlier. Yeah, like I was sort of getting into beatboxing earlier on the stream and just sort of saying that it's sometimes in certain circles of music like quite dismissed as a bit of a gimmick or just a kind of immature, you know what I mean? And I strongly disagree with that sentiment. I think it's an incredible tool to compose music. It's exciting. It's a way to explore, and you know, it's beatboxing is an instrument like any other, and there are so many beatboxers who have really like kind of pushed the envelope and taken it to new levels. I have never heard Beatpella House. So I don't know what to expect. I don't know if this is going to be something with a lot of production or if it's going to be like a raw beatboxing thing or a looped thing. I have no idea. But I have a great respect for beatboxing, so I'm really excited to get into this and see what's up. So let's get it. Beatpella House, Rob Roy. Hold up. I've seen something similar to this kind of thing from a band called Walk Off the Earth, like a YouTube band. You should definitely check out if you haven't heard. They do a variety of stuff. It's mostly they mostly do kind of experimental stuff where they'll like make instruments out of things that aren't instruments and cover massive pop songs. But they did a cover of Taylor Swift and they did it all a cappella, but utilized these really interesting techniques. And they had a beatboxer come on called Korean FX, and they sort of did it. I think there was about this many of them, and they did a similar cover to "I Knew You Were Trouble" by Old Tay Tay. And yeah, it reminds me a little bit of Walk Off the Earth in that way. It's got this creativity, and it's so cool how everybody's got these parts going on and get to showcase their different abilities individually. I really love this kind of stripped back style of beatboxing where there's no effects on here. Like potentially, yeah, like the EQ may be pushed up a little on the bass end or the treble end to give it more of a percussive kind of sound and a pss, you know, kind of those high and lows, just exaggerate them a little bit more to make them more kick and snare and hi-hatty. But I don't think there's much kind of like else going on there production wise. I don't think, like, maybe some compression, but it's very raw, and it's cool to see it being used in this way. As are you saying this is an original composition? So these guys, they've written this song and then they perform it in this way. Like, that's such a cool way to approach writing music and making music and performing it, right? It's so different. And I think when you kind of come up with these original unique ideas of how to kind of write an original song, you you can kind of you can end up coming across original styles, original structures, original concepts for a song lyrically, you know, because of these new angles of pursuing it from a place of like sound making, you know, and kind of play in that sense. So yeah, I just think this is awesome. Let's keep it going.
Your mind, lost in a haze, mind in a daze, caught in a maze, memories fade, I'm gonna chase you down. Surely I can make you wear the crown.
Nice slow pace and blues, don't wanna rewind it anymore. Carrying the booze, just like me, you lie upon the floor. Nice slow pace and blues, don't wanna rewind it anymore.
This guy, second from the left in, is sort of, he's doing this lovely like theremin sound. You know, a theremin, it's the instrument that you don't touch, where it's like is it electromagnetic waves kind of thing, where you move your hands around to change the pitch and the sound. He's doing a really nice imitation of that here with his voice. Absolutely beautiful. And just like they've got all the registers filled out really nice. They've got a lovely warm bass, they've got all these lovely hi-hats and little percussive bits going at the top, but there's also these really nice singing beatbox parts that are filling those registers and creating this really full sound as well. In terms of like kind of genre beatbox style of it, it reminds me a little bit of Mad Twins, which is two twins, but they have this kind of cruising kind of beat style to this like low vocals, you know, the kind of groove going on. Yeah, so like I really want to explore more of these guys as well and see what else they can do, because I feel like each one of these musicians individually has their own like personal catalog of sounds that I don't know, I bet it gets crazy. And it's exciting when you have like a group of beatboxers like this as well, because they're all going to be pushing each other, you know, like they're all going to be like learning from each other all the time and pushing each other to be better, and like maybe a little bit of that friendly competition as well, like who can get the best kick drum sound, who can do the best trombone sound, you know, like what are these guys getting up to in rehearsals. But yeah, like you're right, Drop Barracuda, like Mad Twins, very club feel, and there is a club feel to this, but there is a lot of musicality behind this as well, rather than just straight like beat bass vocals. There's a lot more going on here, sort of melodically, you know, that I think just kind of lifts these guys up and makes them stand out, something special. Let's keep it going.
Don't wanna rewind it anymore. Carrying the booze, just like me, you lie upon the floor.
What a melody, what a little hook, like, yeah. Special group, Beatpella House, Rob Roy. I'm looking forward to hearing more of their music and what they're doing. Where are they based? Like, where are they traveling? What songs should I listen to from them? I'd love to hear in the comments. Like, yeah, it's the genre bending. They're really kind of like pushing. Yeah, just like pushing the genre and seeing what can be done with it. So cool, so cool. Beatpella House. I can't wait to hear more of their stuff. Very interesting.